The fishing has begun and everyone's taking their places. I'm just walking around like I've got nothing to do. I visit various stations to see if there's any progress. It didn't take a long time to realize that I was just in the way. It was crowded. You can see how people are stationed literally all the way around the boat.
So I know nothing about fishing. They appear to rock the boat deliberately back and forth. And then everybody pulls up their line and they go somewhere else and rock the boat again.
Yeah, I learned not long after that they weren't rocking the boat. It's just the natural motion of the water. Shows what I know.
So I'm just staying in the cabin of the boat to stay out of everybody's way. It's pretty cramped out there. Will somebody call a fish?
At this point I had not yet realized how to navigate the close quarters, but it gets better. I pull up between Richard and Harvey where it seems like there's some kind of action going on. But so far that action does not seem to include fish.
I saw somebody caught something.
Abby caught one. Abby and Cody caught two. They weren't big enough for him.
Then it seems Richard has something.
Get something.
Oh, I feel like oh, I had something hit it.
Yeah.
But still a no-go as yet. Then tangled line warnings from Jordan.
Your line passes two people, you gotta run back up.
Then it seems Harvey has some success.
Oh, nice.
So this is a triggerfish. You said you're taking a video?
Yeah.
All right. Let me get this.
Triggerfish?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
You ain't got a pole? You don't got a fishing pole?
I'm just a rider.
Okay. I have one more open spot.
Okay.
It's kind of crowded, but...
You mean for fishing?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no, I'm good. I just want to film.
A triggerfish? You see this dorsal fin right here?
Yeah.
Try to push that back. You see how it doesn't budge? Do the little one right behind it right there.
Yeah, see.
See how that pushes it down? That one, whenever he's pushing it up, you can't push it down. You see, I'm trying.
What does it taste like?
Really good. These are really clean fish. This is like...
That one too little?
Yes, sir. These have to be 15 inches. They don't migrate, so they're very strict with them.
How long?
15 from the mouth, from the tip of his mouth. You have to push him up against a bump stick, so it's like squishing his body. And then this tail right here, you see that? That's called the fork of his tail. That has to be 15 inches. I'm gonna release this one because he's getting a little dry. But they're really tough fish.
Sorry, Harvey. It was a really nice fish. Not long after, and Richard had something.
Nice. Oh, damn it. Not nice. Hey, real good tight. Real good tight.
Wow.
You see the slack line's what's going to tangle it up. So this holder is away from me. And this holder's up to the left. Did you get those on camera? I'm going to put those back, all right? That's a good snap right there. See that black
Those are
right
beautiful.
Yeah, hold that up. Very top focus. Just hold that up right there. Feel good? Flip these off, okay? These are out of season. This is the legacy. You got these 16.
But Jordan has to release them because apparently they're out of season.
Step back inside while they untangle the lines. I think the boat's about to move again.
moving on toward another location we hope will have better fishing. New spot, and the fishermen are back at it, hopeful for that big catch.
Have any luck, Kirby?
Yeah, I figured about 2 minutes you're gonna blow the whistle and reel them all in.
Well, it seems somebody caught something they could keep.
Sorry about that, buddy.
Oh, you're good.
Hey, Rod.
Something down there.
This spot seems a little more promising than the last.
Looks like Harvey's got something on the line.
One fish and 2 lines.
Man, they're pretty. Good work, Harvey.
I got a baby redfish.
Nice.
Vermilion snapper. He's gonna be too small, okay?
Yeah, I figured.
Alas, another one too small to keep.
I figured he was a little tiny.
Well, the thrill of catching is
It
still
was.
the same.
It was a great thrill. Any day of the week.
Then someone caught something different.
What did y'all catch over here?
Yeah, lay down. There you go. Right there. Obviously, right there.
That's cool.
And poor Kirby does not seem to be having any luck at all.
I got over for it now.
Is that something on there, Kirby?
There are a fair amount of fish coming up, but I'm not seeing any trophies. The fish just don't seem to be cooperating today.
Gotta get some luck here. We gotta get some more fish.
Yeah, we need it. I need footage. I'm having a great time. I hope everybody's having a good time, catching fish or no. But it's a good time.
find yet another spot with similar results.
Alright, Donnie.
Look at the teeth on that thing.
Wow. Oops, sorry, yes.
This side of the thing,
He ain't gonna make the cut, okay?
ain't gonna make it.
Donnie caught one, almost a keeper, but not quite. 2 inches too short.
I mean, they got like crazy teeth on them. When I say crazy, they would bite the hook, the line. These and puffer fish are really the only fish that have teeth like this. Like,
Tangled lines. I'm really beginning to see the shortcomings of this kind of deep sea fishing. Jordan and I talk, and he goes into some of the possible reasons, storms being one of them.
so much about it, but it was pretty severe, I heard.
Really?
So those two things are going to play a really big part in our bite. We're also fighting against a full moon right now, so
Yeah, so the full moon has a lot to do with the ocean, so it would of course
Yeah.
affect the fish. That
Yes, sir.
makes sense. Interesting.
yep. That's what got us today. That's what I think had us today.
Yeah.
We're fishing some pretty good spots. Did you see that red snapper that came up?
I saw a big one come up, yeah.
That's nice.
I think so. I saw a redfish. Was it?
There was one up on the front on the other side of the boat.
Oh, okay, I don't know if I saw that one.
It was about 22 inches.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fat.
Nice.
Did you see that one I had grabbed and stuck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he had his air bladder was full, so I had
That's
to
right.
get him.
So what do you do when they get that? Oh, just,
It says low shark tip on it.
yeah. That's it.
So they have an air bladder inside of them that allows them to swim upright in the water.
Right.
You know, like a little float, you know.
Yeah.
So whenever you bring them up to that pressure, it's like the bends for a diver.
Oh.
So it'll push like their stomach lining, like their organs and stuff will get displaced. So you just gotta get them right so they can get back down.
I see, I see. How's the fishing going, Richard?
It's been a little slow today. You know, we've caught some red snappers, but we can't keep them. So it's just not. It's been kind of slow. Hadn't really had much luck on keepers. You know, had a lot of fun catching a lot of some of these red snappers, but you know, it sucks I can't bring them home.
For a guy like me just along for the ride, it was a great time. Not such a great day for the fishermen, but I hope they had fun. There were fish caught. Most of these were outside of my party. The horn now blows, which means we need to move on, but this time not to another fishing spot.
Alrighty gang, bring them on up, take the man over your hooks. We got to be right back towards the dock.
Back to the dock, and the sea keeps most of her bounty today. The sea is both brutal and lovely, and anytime I can go there I do. I was pleased that I did not get seasick, even though this was my first time out on the open water. There was something I was after that I did manage to get. That was a school of flying fish. Wait for it. Now zoomed in slow-mo. I was after the shot the whole time. I hung out with Jordan. He's a nice guy, and he gave me a lot of information on things, if you can hear it over the wind.
Catch kingfish and bonita mostly, some Spanish mackerel. That's mostly what you'll catch trolling out here though, but we use big lures for that.
Gotcha. Question, can you eat the flying fish?
I'm actually not sure. I don't decides whether or not like you should.
Right, yeah.
Like those remoras, those suction cut fish.
Yeah.
If you cut those open, their meat's like green. And I've seen people like, they're unregulated. So if you want to keep them, you know what I mean, you're free to take them home.
Yeah.
But there is no need for you're just killing the fish, you know what I mean?
It was a pretty day, but out on the sea there was a storm coming in. Back at dock, the fish were hung up and you got a better idea of what was caught during the day. We made it back to the hotel room just in time. The storm had come in. The clouds hung like black smoke in the sky. But the storms on the sea, like the storms of life, must eventually give way to nicer times. Life and activity returns. You shake off the rain and enjoy the sand. You enjoy the sunsets and look forward to the next adventures that await you down the road.